I'm running an artifice, so yeah, this level's hard, bro. Like a guy. Like, look at this part, yo. Not too bad, right? What is this, guy? Okay, then I first tried, I guess. But, like, come on, guys. I'd love to do a nice run to 100, but, like, this part's griefing. It's, like, impossible. If I die at this part from 0, I'll be pissed. It's so easy. I do really like this level, but, like, so much of it is just, like, not of my taste. Like, I'm not that big on long levels. I'm not that big on very learny levels, and this level is, like, both of those things. But I'm having a pretty good time with it so far. I'd say if Felix Ram wasn't so bad. I'm yet to get a good run to 100, just because that part's been griefing me. Usually my process when learning a level is like, I just learn parts and do them to 100, and then I'll go one part back, and then I'll do that part to 100 just to build consistency at the end. But like here, it's just not working out because Felix Ram's part is so stupid. Like, of course I'm gonna die there, bro. If I'm honest, the gameplay itself of this level really is not that hard. It's just like, there's so much shit you gotta remember. It's like 3 minutes long. So far, there are a couple choke points. The main one I found is the Felix Ram wave. There's also one at a part that's coming up. I also don't like that click. That click is really bad. There's no like visual cue or anything to figure out when you gotta click. It just feels like guesswork to me, and I don't like that about it. Why throw this at the end of a 2-minute and like 50-second long extreme demon to me? Is like, why? I could tell, like, if I'm struggling with it now, like, that with nerves is gonna suck. Stop! Why am I here, guy? Like, what is going on here? Like, why do I need a PhD to pass the part? Okay, if you're looking at the time right here, I can't be very loud, but I just finished learning the level, and I also finally got a nice run to 100, so I figure it's a good time to start playing from 0. I just gotta learn the pre-drop is all. Okay, let's just see how this goes. Lol. No way I died there, bro. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've organized this level in choke points, you know? So there's the end of Pentatone, and if I pass that, I could pretty easily get to 50. And then there's a choke point at 56, and if I pass that, I could very easily get to like 80. And then there's 84, and if I pass that, I should hopefully beat the level. Like, I got like 3 8 to 57 runs, like, in a row right before I started recording, so. Yeah, okay, there's a robot death. I knew I was gonna forget to hold there. How am I forgetting what to do, guy? Why am I throwing? Like, I'm so ass. I really died at the wave? Dude, are we serious? Okay, I thought I choked the first click, so I tried to overcorrect, but I was fine. That's such a dumb death. I fluked the 57 choke point. I almost died once in the part before this, and then I died to one of the easiest parts in the level, but like, we'll take 66, I guess. We back, and a little bit earlier this time. The goal today is to get to Felix Ram, which is like 82, something like that. got a calculus test tomorrow, and it's like almost like my final grade in the class is dependent on me getting like a B on this, but I decided that this is more important, so. I also, you guys remember how I was saying that like the 56 ship is like the hardest thing in the entire level? I figure out why I was choking it, and I pass it every time now, so. I was going into the auto part differently each time because I was hitting the orbs at a different time, but like the orbs before the auto, if you hit them both immediately, it sets you up with a perfect transition type shit, and you could do the part every time. That's why I was choking it. See, trust, next time I get there from 0, I'm passing it. Stop! Trust, next time I get there from 0, I'm passing it. Oh my god. I knew I was gonna die there, bro. That's rough. I hate that click, bro. It feels like such luck. It feels like a click that should work no matter how you go through the wave, you know what I'm saying? I would have rather died to the 84 wave. Stop. This part's free. Stop. Can I stop, please? Stop. I really played through like 2 minutes of that goddamn level to die at 82 again. Hi. So, yeah, we're playing actually at a decent time now. I usually like warm up before I start recording, and then I just play from 0, but like I figured why not just record the entire thing this time. Like, stop, bro. Okay, this is not working. We're about to run this real quick. I did a crazy run on this today. I beat Black Blizzard. Trust, it works. According to AREDL, this is like the easiest extreme I've beaten, but like, that's just, there's no way that's real. This level's like actually impossible. Stop, bro. I'm just getting like 1 click further each time. What? Can I stop progressing by 1 click, please? Is it crazy to say that it's harder than Artifice? Alright, enough of that. Is there any other level I could play? Let's play this, yeah. Ah, this level's so bad, bro. Back when this was extreme, I was gonna beat it, but I was on mobile, so I couldn't straight fly. I could probably do this level if I wanted to, especially considering it's like insane demons, but like, it's so bad. Like, what is this, bro? Oh my god, stop. Sick. Okay, the trick I used yesterday when I like passed this shit pretty much every time I got there. I would hit these 2 orbs as fast as possible and it would give me a good setup, but like I just forgot how it works. This is the worst part of the level, like by a very good margin. That's what I'm realizing, it's just not consistent at all. Like no matter, like why? Passing that wave is literally Felix Ram Simulator, bro. Also, like, look at this. Look at my start position switcher. You see how I'm, like, attempt 7 right now? If I go here, I'm attempt 8. So, like, literally, like, 90% of these attempts are just me switching around. It's gonna look like I took more attempts than I did. Like, me going there just cost me, like, 10 attempts. Whatever, bro. I'm just gonna play it from 0. Like, I don't care. Why is this here? I knew it, dude. Like, second attempt from 0? Are we serious? I knew I jumped too high, bro. Shit. Why am I getting sent into the ether? Can I stop with the jump, bro? Why am I dying at the wave? Like, if I'm gonna get far, can I please, like, die to the actual hard part? Notice how I said hard part singular, because the rest of this level's free. So I was holding, right? And what you do typically when you hold is you jump. You know what I'm saying? I guess that was just a game malfunction there or something. Because, like, usually when you're holding, it keeps jumping for you. That's, like, probably my favorite part of holding down the button. Like, look at this. This is great stuff. Why does it... Huh?
Chai.
Oh.
Chai.
Thanks.
Not that.
This? Okay, cool,
Yep.
thanks. If I die right now because I had to pause the game, I'm actually gonna be pissed.
Why is 0 in the middle of the level?
What do you mean? This level's so long, literally, you guys came up to me after I'd done, like, literally a minute of the full level. What is that, bro?
Alrighty.
Dude, what is that death? Dude, it was literally the one attempt Sammy watched. I was trying to not to geek so hard because it's just so funny. It's genuinely, like, his effect, bro. It's like Jordan Poole when he sees, like, a baddie in the stands. You feel what I'm saying? You just perform. So when you hold the button down... I was getting far. You killed me at 57. You.
FaceTime.
You killed me! Do not use. Click the grid.
Ever since I got you on an eye, you are no.
Shut up!
Alright, deuces, man.
When did you learn this term?
I've been saying it.
Ever since I copped you all that ice, you got no chill. That shit is hard, bro. Dude. Dude. Dude, why am I selling, bro? I've been playing for an hour. Are we serious, dude? I have returned from the store. Believe me when I say, this is the session I beat it. I have calmed down. I'm calm, collected, organized, ready. On Sammy Soul, I'm beating it in this sitting. I probably got an hour or so. Hour or two until dinner. If I don't beat it before then, I will run it after dinner. But hopefully, that will not be necessary. Alright, yeah, we're beating it. Come on. Once I play from the second half, I get runs to 100. It's just about getting to the second half from 0, which is it's just the first 25% cock blocking me. I knew Oh! This is so... Alright, yeah. I knew I went into that ship weird. I'm selling, dude. I'm passing the hardest parts in the level to die to the easiest shit, dude. dude. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't die past 82. Dude, I was talking all that shit about the 84 wave being impossible. I just got really good at it today, I think. And, I fluked it. I'm so glad I didn't die past Felix Ram. I was so nervous. I was so worried I was gonna die. There we go, bro. This level, bro. Okay, let me count attempts first. Alright, 4,299, but, like, just, like, give or take a few hundred. Because, like, I have a weird start position switcher where it, like, adds an attempt every time I switch, even if I don't play from that thing. But, yeah. Okay. I would say I like this level. However, I do have some complaints. This is higher than Bloodbath. I do not think this is harder than Bloodbath, probably. I see this level through its choke points. I was really bad at Penato's part. The Rafer wave was pretty bad. So, like, I saw that as the first section. If I passed that, I could very easily get to 57. That ship was really hard. I kind of figured it out today. But for the most of the time that I was playing this, that ship was rough. It was blocking me from doing a lot of runs. And if I passed that, I could very easily get to Felix Ram's part, which was another roadblock. Mainly because of the 84 wave, but I didn't die there from 0. So, like, there's that. I'm not a fan of long levels. I'm not a fan of learning levels. This level was both of those things. So, given that, I actually enjoyed my experience with this a lot. The majority of my time spent on this was learning it. It took a while to figure out all the parts, but, like, especially, like, 25 to 50. Like, once you learn it, it's, like, you genuinely should never die there. Like, the gameplay of this level is really easy for the most part. I feel like a lot of it is just nerve control. That's mainly the reason I wanted to beat this, because my nerve control is really bad. Probably, like, a 7 out of 10. Enjoyment, probably. I would say the transition into Penato's duel didn't work sometimes, and that made me kind of frustrated. Also, a couple choke points. I feel like 57 wasn't as bad as I made it out to be. Like, it was cock blocking me in, like, a lot of my runs, but, like, from 0, it really wasn't that big of an issue. I do like this level, and I'm happy I did it. Subsonic next. Yeah, what's that comment, yo? There we go.